When you're falling, I'll be there above all.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you escaped, and hey, if you come up with any ideas to improve what I've done, I'm not too proud to not take advice from the original creators.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Thank you. Oh, and something else. There's something going on in Ordris that's using similar technologies. We acquired a
Finger quotes and all, huh?
nah, just a slight emphasis. I mean, this is an alien. He doesn't understand human nuances, right?
I'm pretty. Imagine him just saying, like, "I'm pretty sure I know legal when I hear it."
But we acquired a heavy body conversion cyborg, and some of the control circuitry was very similar to what I've used in my suit.
Are you referring to some sort of transhuman experiment?
Yes, a lot higher than anything I would have expected to find out on the street. Maybe total black ops military or something like that, perhaps. Not underneath a quasi-religious control freak cult.
I could see what I could discern if you were to provide me with the hardware.
Well, next time I can go back by the warehouse, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, very good, very good, very good, very good. And he's going to go like, now, if you would excuse me, I have some things to think about.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
Yes. He's gonna kind of like burrow back into his nest.
And now I go get lasagna.
Yeah!
Yeah.
So yeah, and as you guys are walking back, Lucius is gonna like bellow down the hallway, lasagna! And he's gonna like kind of like thump the wall.
Somewhere like a whole floor away or something, you just hear like back like another shout, "Lasagna!"
Yeah, so you just be walking and Fire would just belt out lasagna.
Well, wait a minute. What about the doctor thing?
Oh yeah. I guess I'm down there with you, shouting in your ear right now.
Lasagna.
Yeah, he's like tapping your knee with a mallet. And you just like you hear screaming from like the waiting room, lasagna.
Follow just like the thumping of footprints or like feet falls as he just runs out the door.
Would you just abandon him?
This is original Roman lasagna. The original recipe.
I don't think Romans had lasagna. I think
Doesn't
it was
matter.
an Italian invention.
They do now.
He put his own Roman spin on it. He just put a bunch of grain in there and called it good.
Yeah.
The blood of some Gauls.
The blood of conquered tribes. Nah, he replaced that with sauce. He couldn't find any conquered tribes.
Has a little flag on top.
He made the Aquila out of the sauce on top, but it looks just as shitty as normal.
The bird has a smiley face. I guess I look at the dock, I guess. I'm just like, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, and he seems to be just finishing up though. It's like, well, you have a clean bill of physical health at least.
Mm-hmm.
A little on the malnourished side, but appears to be sorting itself out.
Yeah, I was it's a lot skinnier a month ago.
Mm.
You want to know again? He kind of pops himself up off the thing, and he goes, "You want to swing funny?" As he heads to the door.
What?
He goes, "I haven't eaten in a month," and he just closes it behind him.
And like you hear like a crash as you close the door, probably of him like knocking something over.
Ah, that's always fun. And I guess I'm actually on a bit because they won't bug me. They're in their own little world up there with lasagna. I have this whole
I
place
probably
mostly to
heard that
myself.
little detail though, at the least.
I don't know, man. How fast did you book it out of there for lasagna?
Good question. Probably waiting at least a little bit until you're done. I got to give you your lollipop after all.
Oh, that's true.
You just leave it with a note, just says lasagna in big letters.
Couldn't stay. Lasagna.
Lasagna, like bologna.
Man, I love bologna.
But yes, group dinner now.
Yes. So you guys are gonna head up. There's gonna be this big like what is it? It's not a plate. It's not a tin.
Dish.
Big dish. Platter dish. There's a big lasagna dish sitting in the middle of the table.
Oh fuck! Now I'm hungry.
And he's gonna slap. Lucius is gonna slap on another wall by a door. He's gonna shout, "Damn it, woman, get out here!" And that door is gonna open up, and the last member of the team is gonna kind of stagger out, kind of blinking sleep from her eyes. She's actually surprisingly still wearing the suit, even though it looks like she's been sleeping. Let me get the image up here.
Interesting.
Oh, also, you would see the guy who crawled out of the pillows.
Yes, he finally gets to see Dex.
Well, I wasn't
Yeah.
going up to the kitchen.
What?
It's lasagna, but after being without food for so long, you just realize it's not
Just,
worth
like,
it.
stop halfway and go, what?
You eat it for the taste!
But he did. But I'm not even there. I'm just wandering about, seeing this whole place without being escorted.
Okay.
So you guys can have your thing, and I'll just wander about. No big deal. Enjoy your family dinners, I guess.
So there shall be no reveal. Never mind.
No, it's like
Oh, the real will come later. It'll be hilarious.
Yeah,
the
I
reveal
call- I
will be perfect.
I call Scrap up. It's like, hey, hey Scrap, you gonna join us for some eating? It smells pretty good. No, okay, it smells great. I'll be honest, it smells great. You should join us.
No, it's. I'm not hungry.
So, we haven't seen you in several days. At least come and tell us what's been going on.
I'm not trying to be all aloof and dramatic, but I'm just gonna walk around for a bit. I'm gonna see this place. I won't walk into any locked doors. And
Because you'll punch through them and they won't be locked anymore.
no, I
I'm
guess
joking. I'm joking. Come on.
Maybe rain check. Rain check. He just hangs up.
Wow. It's like I'm not gonna be aloof or anything, but no one understands
Click.
me.
It's the but. That's it. Does it?
Click.
But click.
So are you wandering up or down?
I'll go down as far as I can, but like I said, if I get a locked door, I'm not gonna just punch it open. I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
like click, click. Okay, well, fine.
So there are like a couple of rows of like server rooms, pretty uninteresting. There's one that looks like some sort of mission control where their guys like plugging away on keyboards. It's just like a holographic globe in the background.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I seem to be doing some important stuff, but the door is locked.
I would assume so.
And there's like a red light that says like do not dis.
Okay, well,
And
Scrap is gonna stay there and watch her a bit, like hands on
Yeah.
the glass, just kind of like, wow.
yeah. So what you can see though is there are actually 6 red areas on the otherwise blue globe, and they're in the and one of them you can recognize is the place where Mega D4 is. Also 5.
Is anyone else? Is he kind of breaking up for anybody
you
else?
would
You're
know
breaking up
the-
just a little bit.
Mega City
Oh,
did exist.
we were getting about every other word.
Yeah, you're totally breaking up.
Oh, it's getting bad.
There. Sorry. Oh no. Oh, it's like
Collective, they've gotten to him.
They found him.
How could we have been so blind?
all right. There we go.
Oh, say something.
Hey, there we go.
Hello. Yes.
There we go. Okay, I lost you around the 6 red areas.
Okay. So there are 6 red areas, one of which like posted on the globe, one of which you recognize as the size and approximate shape of Mega City 4. There are 5 others. I assume you would know about the other 5
Yeah,
megacities.
I would know of them. We made fun of America earlier.
Yeah, but you also notice that contrary to the popular tales, Megacity 4 is actually one of the smallest. Like everyone keeps saying that Megacity 4 is the best. Megacity 4 is like the most powerful, the most influential, and so you always naturally thought it was the largest. It's actually pretty dinky, especially compared to Megacity 1.
Well, shit. I guess I'm just gonna have to. I won't tell anybody because I've definitely been like, "Yep, we're the best. No big deal." Like plenty of times in the past, but this is a secret I'm taking to my grave.
Yep.
Just a massive land bridge all the way to Korea.
Got him. So yeah, and you can see like every once in a while, people would like show up on the screen, and you can see the people on the screen have very similar looking rooms. Like you can see similar looking command rooms, except like one of them's like yellow tinted, one of them's green tinted, etc.
Okay, and this one is blue.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll just keep knocking about. I wouldn't actually, you know what I mean.
So eventually, you get down to a thing that says simulation room, and the doors open. But sitting in the simulation room is Primus wearing this weird helmet connected to the ceiling, and like every once in a while he like jerks around and does like a grunt of exertion.
I don't think I'm actually in it.
Oh, you wouldn't be in it?
No, I'd be programming it.
Oh, okay, so he's like bent over a console, tacking away at the keys intently.
Okay, so this is the crazy alien that shoots things, that runs jets into walls. He's down here in the bowels of this facility, hunched over a computer of all things. Well, let's see here. He'll take a few steps in. How big is this room?
It's not huge. Like it's a round room, maybe like 30 feet across.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna like look around. Is it like solid white wall kind of deal, or is it like training room marble?
It's like solid white concrete walls.
Oh, okay. I guess I mean, if anything, you'd hear the footprints, footfalls. And he goes, what do they got you doing down here?
Oh, hey man, it's been a while.
Hey, yeah, it has been.
You want to help me with something?
I hope it doesn't involve typing.
No, literally, you just put a helmet on. I promise you, won't hurt a bit. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. It literally cannot hurt you.
Yeah, okay, sure. You know what? Fine. That sounds great.
Alright, just sit in that chair, put the helmet on.
If I die, it's your fault, I guess. And he just kind of, I don't know, he puts on the
Pretty
helmet.
sure death falls under the contract of harm.
Well, yeah.
Alright. Everything goes dark for you, Scrap. What do you do?
Hello?
You don't hear anything. You
But
feel like you're in a small room, 5x5.
A 5x5 small room?
Yes.
Well, screw this. I don't mean in the room anymore. I'll try and punch out one of the walls.
Okay. You punch the wall, and the wall punches back. A small spike comes out of the wall immediately with as much pressure as you punch back at it. You are knocked back! Suddenly, you feel like you're back on the platform again, in the same position you started in.
What the fuck? Like, he's just kind of sitting there, like his, legs spread and arms out, like, what just happened?
It's a complete darkness you cannot see.
He kind of just reaches forward and really gingerly taps it twice, just real easy.
Nothing happens.
Okay, maybe if I just push. Okay,
After a moment, you feel the ground beneath you begin to shake. It feels as though you're being pressed upwards.
Okay, fine. He's going to push as hard as he can against one of the walls. not the top one. He'll try the one on his right or something first. Then, if the floor keeps pulling up, he'll push on the top wall.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Skills and stats. Perception.
The 32. You begin to push against the wall, but your feet, while you're pushing back, it feels like there's a space between the floor and the wall.
A space between the floor and the wall?
Like a gap, maybe of half a foot across.
I guess I'll make my way towards the gap. It's still, the floor is still coming up, isn't it?
Yep. You can
Okay,
hear a
so yeah,
sound above you as well.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like a fair enough thing to get the hell out.
It's not wide enough for you to fit your body through, but you feel like you can reach down under it.
Wait, do I feel like I have my gauntlets on?
Yes.
What was that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I guess I'll just jam it in there. Like, is there anything I can find a switch or a button?
It feels like a
lever?
series of very large gears, and they're turning.
I don't know. I guess I'll just jam my fingers in them and start pulling.
Okay, you pull out one of the gears. The facade falls away, and you find yourself sitting back in the room where Fui is your GM again.
Yeah, so
And I say, damn it! Didn't
You-
account for somebody with super strength.
Scrapple, he'll take off the helmet and I'll set it, because it's a pretty nice helmet, right? Not just like a piece of crap.
yeah.
And I'll set it gingerly on the thing, on the little armrest. And he'll go, good luck. Good luck with whatever you're doing. I'm never coming back down here again. This is a terrible idea. I don't know, did I almost die? And you kind of
You died once, but virtually. You didn't die for real.
Oh, okay. So what was the point of that? Did you just want to, who would do this?
Training. It's training. They have various other programs, but they're all basic, very basic. Their hardest program would be like, I don't know, a baby's video game for me. So I was trying to make one that would challenge everybody, but like at different ways. So like the walls attack you back if you try to break through, and the room is like a death trap, but there are ways to disarm the death trap. But this planet has so many super powered people in it, it's very hard to challenge everybody.
We really don't have a lot of superpowered people. You just happen to stumble into the ones that are.
Yeah, but you had super strength. I had really thought maybe somebody would try to gum up the works, or... once you finish off the death trap, I hadn't programmed past that yet.
Okay. I don't know if you heard, because I was pretty much almost screamed throughout the whole facility. There's lasagna upstairs if you want it. I'm not sure if you know what lasagna is.
I don't eat anyway. I'm assuming lasagna is food. Otherwise,
Yeah, it's food.
Unless it's like a monster that's attacking. That's the only two reasons I can think somebody would scream lasagna.
No, it is. You are right. It is food. It is not a monster.
Yeah.
And in any case, I'm gonna leave you to this, and we'll touch base later. And he does finger guns as he starts walking backwards towards the door.
Sure, I'll finger gun you back.
Yeah, that means we're having an understanding, and then I will abscond quite fast.
Yeah, it's like finger guns until you get right outside the door, then you run.
So how's dinner?
Okay.
Oh, delicious. It's already gone.
Oh, do you actually eat it all?
Oh, everyone who's sitting down for dinner is here, so we just kind of eat it. And I just can't help but go back for a second slice of your stuff, Lucius. It's just so good.
Oh, thank you. And let me just roll this for a second. I'm rolling to see how good this lasagna is.
Actually, pretty good.
Pretty solid lasagna.
Mm. It's good. It's good. Yeah, but you can see that Lucius has actually taken a plate, put another one on it, and placed it on the counter with a bit of lasagna inside, like alongside the rest of the stuff. But yeah, he's like tucking it normally.
Hey, what
Nice.
time is it, give or take?
It's like 7.
Okay, so early evening.
Yeah.
Got it. Or I guess mid-evening, if 7
Yeah,
o'clock.
I guess most of our early day here has been basically just getting you back to the facility.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not there to say sorry, and he wouldn't actually say sorry. He'd just be like, thanks for that. But yeah, it got a bit crazy than I expected it to do.
So, do you come back into the room?
Yeah, I'll make my way back upstairs. I'll see if hopefully I remember the way back up.
It's laid out fairly well.
Okay.
You're able to find like the central stairway without too much difficulty.
Yeah, follow the green line for quarters.
This ain't an Orchard Sanctum.
But yeah, I'll head on back up.
Yeah.
Just, slowly. I'll walk it, not jogging anywhere.
So you walk back, and you guys are able to finish up most of your stuff before he comes in. But yeah, you see the table, you see the normal people, you see
the normal people.
Yeah, you see the Centurion there. You see Mr. Carrera's not eating with you. He has other business to attend to. But he was able to like take a piece with him in like a Tupperware.
Nice. You gotta eat that fast though, because it'll stay in the Tupperware.
Oh yeah. So and all you see is the first thing that seems a bit off is there's an individual sitting at one step of the table who's using his tongue to eat it, which is very long. Oh shit, that's not the right one.
He shows up for a brief second and vanishes.
Just for a brief second and vanishes. This guy seems to be like squatting on his haunches on one of the chairs. And he's like eating with a long tongue flicking in and out the lasagna.
That is not a very efficient way to eat lasagna.
No, it's not.
Scrap's just like
in conversations, like I'm honestly surprised you can eat human food. I always figured it'd be a problem with cross species stuff like that.
So well, there's a vigorous modified antibacterial program that we use that can modify our immune systems as well as our gastrointestinal flora to associate with the. And then you he sees Scrap at the door.
Like interrupt a little bit and just kind of go, well, I heard there are silicon-based life forms. It's like the History Channel.
It's like, well, yes, that's correct. But and then he like starts launching into that thing as well. And then he's
technically, you know one.
Yeah, and then he sees Scrap, like I assume you're like in the doorway.
Yeah.
He looks at you, the tongue like kind of licks his eyeball for a second, and he goes like, you must be the child. And he's going to kind of scoot off his chair. He's going to kind of elope towards you.
Scrap's gonna go like, okay, well, hold on there, pillows.
I'm sorry, where are my manners? My name is Dexter, although you can call me Dex or Dexter. Everyone else seems to do that.
Okay. I've seen a lot of weird things this past few weeks. You're top of the list, sorry to say.
Thanks.
It's not quite a compliment, but
okay.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just tired, I think. I don't know. People are saying I'm tired. I'm starting to believe them. There's no lasagna left, is there?
Lucius is going to go like, and he's going to reach back to the counter where the little plate is. He's going to bring it out. It's like, saved you one piece. And he's going to open it up. There's some lasagna in there.
He's going to take it from him, and he'll take a seat at the chair, like at the table.
Yeah.
He'll set it down, and he'll just kind of, he'll bring it the fork like he's about to tear into it. And he kind of flips it around in his finger. It flips it around his fingers, kind of more like fumbles it a little bit until where like the little prongs are facing upwards, and he just kind of drums real quietly on the table as he stares at it.
Lucius is going to be like, "Oh, don't worry, it's not that bad, right? Right?
It was quite good.
Yeah.
What's going on, Scrap?
I'm just not hungry. I haven't been hungry. I haven't been hungry in a month. I haven't had anything to drink in a month. What the fuck is going on? I hate this. I can't sleep. I don't want to eat. I don't want to drink. And then, sorry, I'm sure the lasagna is delicious, but oh god! And he's just gonna drag his knuckles along his head real fast.
Scrap. Let me ask you this, because this is something that's bugged me for a while. I understand you being protective of something that's brought you freedom from the struggle life you've had before, and I reach out and kind of tap on his gauntlets. But you trust us, right?
Pull them back.
You trust us, right? Why? I'm not asking you to remove them. I'm asking you why you won't remove them.
I don't know. Wait, hold on. I need to do one thing. Okay.
Yoink.
You know, you know what? Fine. I don't trust anybody. You guys are on the higher on the little trust list there, but you're way down. Don't take it personally. Just don't. It'll hurt less. Of course you. Sorry, that came off ruder than I meant to sound.
Oh.
And I don't want to start a scene in front of our new friends. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go watch some TV.
No,
Do you
there's
actually
a reason,
anything?
Scrap, before you go, there's a reason why I asked this. I haven't known you long, but I have seen you have changed.
You just noticed?
In ways that a normal person wouldn't.
You know what? Want to know a funny thing? About 2 weeks ago, I took these off. And I waited. I put myself away, and I just took them off and I waited.
Okay.
I waited a whole day. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
It's not the gloves. I thought maybe they made it so I didn't have to eat anything anymore. It's just me now. It's just me. These things, they just make me be able to lift heavy things and take a bullet to the forehead.
All right. I don't trust Mordhau, and I wanted to be sure.
I have no idea what Mordhau does or what it accomplishes in the long run. So I'm just gonna.
I pointed that symbol on the gloves I pointed out way back when we first met.
No, I mean
Mordhau made those.
I know they made these, but I'm just saying I don't know anything about them, so I don't know what they were trying to do here. But I dislike it. But I can't make them. I can't take them off. Okay, I can't. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna make me. No one's ever gonna make me.
Okay.
Great.
We're worried about you. That's all.
Everyone's always worried about something. It's best just to think about other things. That's what I've been doing. And he walks towards the television. Actually, I think that deception check was the same one I made like way back in the first session when I tried to lie to those guys. So far, I'm on a
extremely effective deception.
Yeah, I have 0 in that shit. I have nothing.
In that case, what was he lying about?
Well, that was just that was to see if I could lie any better. But I think with a 3, I just kind of decided screw it.
Okay.
But if it rolled higher, then yes, I would have started lying like through my teeth. But.
All right. So you were being truthful when you said you took them off?
As far as you're aware.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh.
They didn't want to have dinner.
That outburst didn't even that outburst came before the first person could go there, so I'm just gonna fucking throw her up there, sure. This person's also here.
Just walk into the room, hear all this going down,
that's the worst, because it's like some random kid just shows up and suddenly it's a family quarrel, and you're sitting there going do I keep eating? Do I leave?
No, all the like Dex Dare and this other person are just kind of like awkwardly staring at the table, but Lucius just seems kind of sad that you called him friend and with that tone. He's just kind of looking depressed now at this point.
Red's like literally putting an arm over his shoulder, going, "It's like we're all hurt here."
It's like, what did I do?
What did I do wrong? I thought the lasagna would help.
Lasagna always helps.
It's the purest food.
I just looked at the other two and kind of shrug, and Scrap's one of those hard life people. Yeah. I think we're wearing them down a little at a time, though. And I say that where you can hear. I don't care.
Yeah. So, and like after that, Scrap's just gonna go onto the TV, but in the back, you can hear this person who started to be referred to in the conversation as Vodern. She's talking with the two adults about the wisdom of bringing a child onto the team. And how would you guys respond to that? Like, she seems pretty suspicious that you guys have, well, not suspicious, maybe more concerned that you guys have brought a child onto the team.
He's a child in body, but an old man in life.
Well,
He's probably lived through more than the average person.
well, yes,
And for the most part, seems to come through it with a rough but good attitude.
Yes, I'm sure that's very poetic. But the problem is, like, glances over to him. The problem is, something like this will have a long-lasting effect on his mental health. I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Oh, it's okay. No one I've ever trained before has turned out bad, especially if you start from an early age. I just like lean back as if I'm fully confident in that statement.
So
everyone
Lucius
turns out fine.
So Lucius is gonna cough and he's gonna go like, he's gonna be like, Emerald the Fourth.
What was that? Oh.
It's like we don't speak of him.
What? It's all right, Vodern. I think if we weren't around, he'd be doing this stuff anyway. I think he's got his heart in the right place, and I connect to that.
Firebrand striking as the person
knowing how to best use whatever he's got.
And according to the reports I've been able to get, he has been doing this stuff without us.
Yeah, and Firebrand just like immediately puts like a hand behind his head and like tries to avoid eye contact. Kind of lost track of him for a little while there.
Well, we're not his keepers. He's allowed to have his own life. We just try to be his friends.
Oh, I mean, I used to be able to say that, but now there are things like arrest warrants and criminal databases, and they don't like people like me doing stuff like this.
Well, you could always formally adopt him. And I say that with a smirk, looking sideways over at Scrap just to see his
reaction. I look over at Scrap too, just see like if
and also Scrap, you have been hearing everything. Like they're doing it in hush tones, but you can hear it.
Hush tones mean nothing. Hush tones mean whisper loudly. Scrap's just kind of drumming his fingers. Like the TV's on, but he's not watching it.
Yeah.
It's some kind of news report or, I don't know, a murder mystery or who knows.
News today, criminal Scrap escapes Ordris again.
It's like, there's been posted a bounty. There actually has been posted a bounty, though.
That's kind of sick, though.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Scrap has his little notebook out and he's just scribble some stuff as he's watching the television. Just like,
so how much money would I get if I turned myself in?
Yeah, exactly. I could just break out. I mean, as long as I'll just say the gauntlets are, I don't know.
Medicinal?
Yeah, medicinal.
Medicinal?
Medicinal gauntlets.
They're emotional support.
Your emotional support
Emotional
goblins. Then
support
just pull out the just punch my way out. And
Yeah, it's like these are part of my religious attire. I'm punchian.
But yeah,
like, don't look it up. Don't look it
the
up.
other ones when they suggest like adopting scrap. It's like, oh, I tried to get him to move out of the scrapyard in with me at the very least, so that he is not sleeping outside. But he doesn't even want that.
No.
I'll just like literally turn my head again and go, "Hey, Scrap, want to get adopted?"
Jesus Christ!
The drumming stops. And he just what?
I said you want to get adopted.
Yeah, you get to call him Dad every day.
Hold on 1 second. Let me check. I gotta check with my advisors because obviously we're talking about this being an insane imagination land. Hold on 1 second. They say no. They said ruder things, but I'm not gonna say them.
To the rest of the group. You see?
They're just silenced, fucking dead room.
It is
like, yeah.
That empty pause was actually pretty accurate.
Just yeah, you see, guys, it's fine. Nothing.
Come on, it'll be cool.
For who?
Probably you.
Listen,
Take showers.
Okay. I realize that yes, I am a young piece of shit who's just been causing drama since I got here. But I'll be fine. Just give me a bit.
That's what I'm saying. You'd fit in with the rich crowd.
I will. You see him kind of like pull himself up and over the couch just to look back at you. You better not fucking do it. I hate those rich bastards.
So you watch your mouth.
You could outrich them.
I could just outrich them. What are you? What do you mean?
I don't know. Right now, it's a little fun pulling your chain and actually get a reaction out of you.
Honestly, Arsenal's a little right here.
Scrap looks at the remote and looks back at you and kind of does like the lining up.
Hey, I'm out of the armor. I'm out of the armor.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Oh!
Sounds like an ish you, not an ish me.
And he's gonna pump throw it.
Oh shit!
Not actually throw, but like, huh! You know, like you fake out a dog.
Oof. Oh,
I go to duck a little bit, but I don't really.
Wait, who do you duck behind? It's very important.
No, I mean I just like duck down kind of.
Okay.
Thing. I actually trust him not to chuck it hard, but I'm gonna play along a little bit.
He just goes to ground.
Hit the dirt.
No, I mean just like lower the head, bring the arms up, kind of thing.
Take cover as much as possible, as much as you can.
Yeah.
Then Scrap's just he's gonna lower the remote and he'll go, "That was rude of me. I'm sorry." And he's just gonna sit back down. Because you guys, I can hear everything. By the way, you guys aren't that quiet.
I know, we love you, son.
Is there like a can or something, or is this place like immaculately clean?
It is not immaculately clean. Like there's a like an empty can of soda on a it goes by the name Mr. Invictus. Seems
Mr. Invictus is now a Wright brother because he's flying pretty fast.
Should I make a toughness roll here?
Yeah,
well, I gotta see if I hit you in the first place.
A strange bootleg Roman Dr. Pepper flies towards your head.
Alright, I'm gonna drop it down to 0 real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm actually got a pretty thick head even without the magic.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if it actually hits you after it just goes wild.
Are you yeeting?
Oh, shit.
That does pass your
It will definitely hit me while I'm sitting still. That is 100%.
So how much of your strength are you using for this?
I want to say about 3/4, but you have to remind, like, you could throw a feather at 1 billion miles an hour. No, it's actually, I would still hit some kill somebody.
Yeah, that would kill somebody.
But there's not a lot to this thing. Like,
no,
it's an empty can.
No, there's absolutely no damage bonus to this.
Okay, good. Yeah,
so
just add him.
So if you're using 3/4 of strength, you have 10 strength.
Yeah, so that'd be 7.5, 8.
Let's call it 7.
Okay, fine.
So
He did this.
Roll a d20 plus 7. No, actually no. It would be the
15
DC
plus
would
7
be
for damage.
15 plus 7, so that is a 22.
And I rolled a 16.
Okay.
That's still 2 damage ranks.
That's 2 damage ranks.
I'm literally like spinning on the ground for a moment.
So he actually does draw blood from your forehead. It's like, whoa!
The bass rocks as a sonic boom goes out.
Yeah.
It's just a very loud metal
tang.
tang.
But I didn't anyway.
He's like, Scrap is like standing on top of the couch pointing at him. Like, this is your fault. You knew what you did. And then he waves at everybody else.
Let me ask this. Scrap's actually kind of grinning a little bit too, isn't he?
No, he's
my
pissed.
God.
Oh, he's not? Okay. You're actually pissed?
You got it. It's like, he's taking this pretty seriously, guys. And you're just like...
Everyone's laughing. It's delightful Schadenfreude for everyone else. It's catharsis for Scrap and pain for Firebrand.
Oh, God, the pain.
Oh, no, he's upselling it. Fucking drama queen. Get up, you're a god.
That was just a minor concussion.
You'll be fine.
Just a minor concussion.
What's a concussion really gonna do?
Concussion.
I mean, you're already this far gone. Never mind. Scrap looks at everybody else. All the other people, all the weirdos that we've surrounded ourselves with, and he waves, and he goes, I mean, that's what I can do with a can. I'm not threatening anybody, but, I'm not just a kid.
No, and I never said you were.
I'm not talking to you.
Oof.
I'm talking to the people that obviously know what I'm not capable of. And he waves. And he sits back down in the chair.
Like,
that was a double negative.
Yeah,
from the floor.
When you waved, Dex would kind of tentatively raise his hand, and then Vodern would push it back down.
Like he wanted to put up excuse me.
No, he wanted to wave back.
Oh wait, no, what's wrong with him?
That's a human thing. You wave back.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, so I just almost what's the word? He's conditioned to wave back, and I almost just triggered that a little bit. Oh, that's like a dog with a dinner bell. And he will also say one, but he's just sorry for ruining dinner. I'm sure it was very nice before I showed up.
You didn't ruin dinner, Scrap.
Just let me apologize. Just be quiet. Sorry. And you kind of hear some rustling as he grabs his stuff out of his bag and starts just fiddling with it.
So, everyone's gonna kind of remain silent for a second. And then Vodern's gonna kind of say, look, Scrap, I'm sure we all have our own reasons for not wanting to open up, and I'm not going to push you. But we are a team here. Don't worry about us prying on you or anything like that. And we want you to feel welcome here. So don't worry about any of this. It's all just growing pains.
Fine. But fair warning. And he points at Firebrand on the ground and goes, he does pry. So, be careful.
I pry a lot, guys. Lucius probably told you about that.
Yes. And it's
So-
and she's going to offer a hand to help you up.
He's still on the ground.
I'll take the hand.
Yeah. She manages to hoist you up.
I got really comfy there for a little bit.
Nothing like linoleum.
Yep.
And he goes,
So-
but if you ever want to hear, and he kind of throws his hands and goes, my tragic backstory. I don't know. Hit me up whenever or something. I don't know. That's what superhero teams do, right? They just break out and cause drama. I'm halfway there.
Yep. Shows up for lasagna. Drama!
Side
Okay,
order.
actually, Scrap, take a hero point for causing some drama.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now I know how to get hero points. You've made a terrible mistake.
Cause drama. Eventually,
It was my evil twin.
who knows when it may backfire on you.
If I get, at least I'll have a amazing career as a soap opera
So everyone kind of like stands around for a little while, and then Dexter is like, "Well, good night, everyone." And kind of like scurries.
He just fucking leaves.
Yeah, he just scurries on all fours back to his little pile, grabs something out of it, and like crawls into one of the
air ducts or something.
into the adjoining room. But like he crawls into the adjoining room, but you do actually hear like a metallic clang sound, and then you hear something scurry through the ceiling. So he's outie. And
now it was us.
Yeah, the Centurion Lucius is gonna start like folding up his little apron that says "Kiss the Legate."
Firebrand will like start like creating a bottle of wine that has like very obvious Latin written upon it.
And
let me see if I can remember this vintage at all.
But Lucius is actually gonna look at you and is like, maybe not tonight, Scrap. Sorry, fucking Firebrand!
Yeah, I'm the center of the conversation.
Like, maybe not tonight, Banoopsies.
Alright, well, we can put it in the shelf.
Yeah. And he's gonna kind of start he's gonna like gather up all his stuff, and he's gonna walk into another room. And he's going to disappear. And like as soon as the door closes, you hear snoring.
Wow.
Like it would appear as if he just collapsed right inside the door.
Yeah, that's pretty usual for him.
They say most true soldiers know how to sleep anywhere, anytime.
It's mostly out of exhaustion.
Yeah, although he did have to endure like 1.5 flights today.
A little bit exhausted, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then slaving over a hot stove.
Sleeping over a hot stove to provide lasagna to you ungrateful wretches. Yeah, he's out of there. And it looks like only Vodern's there, and she's just kind of staring at the table, looking at Scrap sometimes.
Yeah, I'll like look over at Voder and just kind of go, so they like to keep us on base, or I'm gonna do something tonight.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
Oh.
What?
I got like a handful of parties that already got scheduled up. I was thinking I could make an appearance there, but probably go and pretend I'm not Firebrand.
Yeah, those Orders drones might still be out and about.
Maybe, but I mean, I'm gonna get bored if I'm just gonna sit around.
Yeah.
What about you, Arsenal? I know it's not your scene, but you get drinks.
Things I should work on, but maybe I do need to mix it up a little bit. Do something different.
Does Vodern have like a chilled reaction to that? Like after initial outburst or what?
Well, that wasn't in character.
Okay.
No, that was me saying, "Are you doing this?"
Yes, he's hitting on another character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. No.
Oh, halfway.
So
I'm literally just like, hey, want to just go out and have a good time?
Well, like, she's kind of like reluctant at first, but then when you like recommend it to Arsenal as well, she seems to be a bit more cheered by that. And she's like, "Oh, sure, I suppose. Should probably get something a bit more comfortable." And like, kind of slaps one of the plates on the suit.
Firebrand, I might need to ask you to make me something too. All I brought was the undersuit of my other suit, so to speak.
Oh, I've got something perfect for you. Firebrand is going to fashion up like just absolutely gaudy party clothes.
Jesus.
And like a pair of sunglasses for the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Really? I don't think that's my
Come
style.
on, it'll look great when you go dancing.
I thought we were just going to go do some drinks.
And dancing. Most places also dance.
I don't dance.
Like after we hit up this bar and this one, there's a party over on like 11th Avenue on the 12th floor. I'm pretty sure I know one of the guys who can get us in, even without pretending to be famous.
No. Something a little more subdued, please. I don't dance.
Oh, all right. Let me reconfigure the plan. All right, I know a place, nice place. It's got like a little bit of a jazz scene going on, and they're open up until like 4 in the morning.
All right.
Perfect.
I mean, I don't care if you two go dance. I don't dance.
That's a challenge now.
Well, I was like, well, now we got a problem.
Oh no,
I guess I'm no friend of yours.
You'll work out anyway.
I was reaching for an old song
the
reference.
I just didn't know how to
Yeah.
like the next slide out of it. Yeah, I will suggest that club. Dancing not required, and it'll be a good time.
Yeah. So.
Thus leaving Scrap in the room with television, never having to sleep.
Yeah.
But yet on the way out, I will go, all right, Scrap, don't stay up past 1.
Yeah. And so, wait, would you wait for Vodern, or would you just change right on the spot and go?
We're waiting for her.
I'd wait for Vodern. Like I'd go ahead and like the. You mean like the clothing change?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'd probably just go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
So she will probably see like the magical effect just going like head to toe and like just changing from like the ridiculous outfit I've been wearing to like ordinary clothes.
But she doesn't seem too phased, kind of surprised a little bit, but it's like, oh, well, superheroes and all that. But she's gonna get to go to her room briefly. It's probably gonna be maybe like 5 minutes. And she's gonna come back out. You notice, like she's dressed fairly casually, but you can see on the like around her neck is the what is it? It's not the. I always called it a neck sleeve. God, the collar, the collar.
For a second there, all of his stuff was neck sleeve too. I'm like, what is it called? There's no other name for it.
A choker?
No, it's not that. It's the I guess it'd be the collar of a jumpsuit that's being worn underneath it.
Turtleneck?
Yeah, and you can see like glowing through the shirt. There is like a little bit of the yellow light that is on the suit. So it looks like she's still wearing something underneath these other clothes, while not having the full suit on.
We're gonna get into some sort of trouble out there?
Oh no! What makes you say that?
You're wearing half your armor still.
Ooh. Well, it's always good to have something on hand.
No, I think the jumpsuit look is like kind of in with a couple of crowds.
It depends on where we're going, I think.
Well, it's kind of more the turtleneck crowd, but I think you could like fake it.
Fake it till you make it, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's go.
All right, off we go to do drinking.
And so you're gonna go off drinking,
Mm-hmm.
and right where you go, she's gonna go like, see you, Scrap.
Scrap's gonna look back. He's gonna kind of like look back, but not like turn himself around. Kind of where you just tilt your head backwards. And he's gonna like, be home before 2. Don't stay out too late. No drinking. No girls.
No guarantees.
All right, Dad.
And it's like no drinking, no girls, and she's just gonna kind of like, it's like, well, that's me home, I'm afraid, boys.
No, he means no other girls. You'll be fine.
Yes.
We promise not a scratch on the car, Dad.
Don't let Firebrand drive. I'm pretty sure he can't.
No, it's okay. I already called a limo.
Do you actually call a limo?
Yeah, totally.
God,
he's just going to like a college house party and he shows up in a limo.
Yeah. So where would you go over the course of the night?
Like I said, probably like just started a nice little jazz club, drinking, listening to music.
Yeah.
Maybe like I'm actually kind of running out of places in my mind right now. I wasn't entirely prepared for more than one place after they said like, "Oh, no parties."
Hey, it doesn't mean you can't try and ply us with a few drinks and then throw us into a party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. Maybe like some sort of like late night electro orchestra or something.
Mm-hmm.
And literally just
really,
like half flaunt money and half just, have a good time around town.
how about an what was it? An art show? Those are just places for rich people to stare at art and go, yeah, it's really pretty as they down champagne.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, there's champagne at those.
Yeah.
I know where one of those are right now.
An art show. Mm.
Well, art show, art dealings, art auction, they're all the same. How much is this worth? What is it called? Oh, it's
No,
Rat
no,
and
they're
Hole.
totally different. At one of them, I spend all my money on alcohol. On the other one, I spend all my money on expensive knickknacks I don't need.
And alcohol.
And alcohol. Big difference.
It's like, okay. So, once you make it to this art auction, Vodern, who up to this point has been handling her alcohol like a champ, is going to like kind of pull you over to one side to a bit of an abstract work that is just just like a huge smattering of colors. And it's like, what do you see when you look at this?
I see. Oh, I see like the sun and like a rainbow of colors. This is some good champagne.
Well, that I can agree on. I just see a man with too much time. Or I don't know, maybe not enough.
Oh, no. The artist is dead. You can't take any of their opinions or thoughts or time into it. You gotta take the piece as it is before you.
And she like kind of leans in, looks at the plaque below it, and it's like, whew, I'm afraid this particular one is still among us. At least he should be. And kind of points at it, and it was done by a very famous artist's 3-year-old son.
Benjamin just like half face palms, like no. It's an art term. It means that you don't have to care about what the artist does for an interpretation or what they're thinking. What matters is how you interpret the work that they've already put out here. Like, look at this. When you see this, like, you can kind of see like a shape out of it. I'll just like start going on like a overly probably simplistic art tirade.
Yes.
It's like, oh yes, and you see the flowing colors. You can see like the flow of time through them.
So it's like she says
it might be the alcohol speaking, but I think it's really good.
She like starts nodding along, and you think that you think that she probably knows you're blowing it out your ass.
I'm very good at blowing it out my ass.
She's like, yes, stamina.
I was curious to see how plastered my character was getting.
Actually, yeah, everybody make a fortitude check, please.
Fortitude? Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'm technically handling mine really well.
Yes.
All thanks to this nice little amulet.
You have millennia of being able to hold your alcohol. I would hope by this point you're like, no, I could take it. If you went through all of Rome...
Who's at 11? Egyptian god, actually lightweight.
No, so yeah, you two seem fine, but it looks like Arsenal is sloshed in front of a Monet. He's just kind of like staring at it, and every once in a while he'll stagger a little bit.
Where's the blueprints in this? How the hell am I supposed to make it if I can't see where the components go together?
No, Arsenal, you want to take like 2-3 steps back so your nose isn't touching it. There you go. That's better. Here, try the bench.
Okay. Okay, I managed to stay on my feet until you got me over to the bench.
Yes. So, you guys, wait. right one. Yeah. So you like kind of stagger down to the bench.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. You stagger down to the bench, and Voden's like, I think you've probably had enough for tonight.
Probably more than I should have. I don't drink much. Except the
That's
energy
okay.
drinks.
You do it a little more, and you need a little more. It's called what's it called? Becoming an alcoholic. No, I mean alcohol tolerance. Yeah.
The energy
Good
drinks.
recovery.
Those are inspiring. I do some of my best work after about 24 hours up and about a case of energy drinks.
What is with everyone in sleep fatigue? Am I the only person? Okay.
Yes, you're the only person in the group.
Too much fun already.
You're the only person in the group who averages 12 hours of sleep every day.
My average is fucked.
Oh yes.